everybody to A1R Radio Radio. Sorry, I got that wrong. I knew I would. And Moonstruck TV. I'm Rayleen Kable, and I so look forward to connecting with you today. We're going to have a great show, take some callers, and I also just wanted to fill you in on what's been going on here in Australia. It's very cold, as you can see. I'm a little bit rugged up and ready to go, but I thought I'd put my heater on, and it did not happen. So, well, there you go. So now I've got a little rug on my legs to keep me warm. So I'm really excited, everyone. I've had a beautiful week, a very creative week, and I have to tell you, I've been waiting to tell you all, but I have created my first ever healing video for children. So to help children that may be ill or just going through a bit of a hard time. So that is one of my biggest creations. So I'm so excited to share it with you all. And at the moment, it's not on my website. I have it already, but I will be doing a lot of work over this weekend. We have a long weekend here in Australia. So we get to have a little bit more of a lay back. But if you're anything like myself, I don't stop anyway, whether it's a weekend or a long weekend or not. So wherever you are in the world, I do hope that you're well and happy, staying very true to your soul, staying very true to what you believe and feel is right for you. Today, I just would really like to do a few readings and talk about a few little things. I've done a few podcasts. Look me up. I'm everywhere. All of a sudden, I'm just out there. And I've done a few little podcasts on healing, working with energy, awareness. So if you don't know where to find me, also look on my website, and that has been mentioned. I'll mention again later in the show. But also you can look on my Facebook. I really do a lot of my promoting of where I'm doing podcasts and all those things on my Facebook. So as I was saying earlier, the weather here down under is quite chilly but beautiful, and I had a beautiful moment prior to coming onto air, and I have this thing I call them conscious moments, where I'm talking to the consciousness and talking to the creator, and I just love it because those moments are very significant, and I always get some profound things that come through, and thank you. And that come through that are just for you, and these moments, and yeah. Okay, I actually think we've got our first caller, Chris from Oregon. Hello, Chris. How are you dear?
Hi, I'm just fine. Thank you. How are you?
I'm fantastic. It's like I say, it's beautiful down under. It's sunny day, and it's very cold though. How are you where you are?
Well, I just came back from Southern California where it was in the 90s, and I got to come back to the 60s, so I'm very happy.
Oh, that is a difference in climate change, isn't it? It's like all of a sudden going from hot to just a nice mild. How can I help you today?
Well, I have a question. If I'm having some weird symptoms, like let's say physical symptoms, I believe in the ascension process is happening, and I'm wondering if that could be it, all of my issues, just extreme tiredness, and the other ascension issues I'm having, I'm pretty sure that's what they are, but really tired and that sort of thing, and I'm normally not that way.
Yeah, wow, that's a really good thing to be asking on air, Chris, because, we are all going through what we call the ascension, and I can totally relate to where you're coming from, because, that tiredness, that energy of not having energy, and you sounded very much like myself, full of beans all the time, full of energy, full of get up and go. And I have to say myself, maybe about 2 weeks ago, I had a shift like that myself. So look, I would say to you, the best way to know for sure is to connect with your higher divine self and ask. Okay, I ask my higher divine self, is
I didn't
this?
think about that.
Yeah, I know sometimes the simplest things we forget because we're looking everywhere else to say, oh, what could it be? Is it diet? Is it, not sleeping well? Is it taking on too much stress, which is good to do. It's good to do that questioning. But what I would say to you is definitely ask your higher divine self. I ask my higher divine self, is this the transition that I need to go through, not only spiritually, but physically? And also, other things you can do, my dear, is, work on bringing your energy back. Do you know what I mean? Like, okay, I love smiling. Smiling's a beautiful way to get your energy back, but also doing things that, spiritually would bring your energy back quickly. Do you know what I mean? For myself, when my energy's low, I kind of like sometimes will go for a brisk walk and just do my breathing and allow my breath to be, and to tell myself that I'm connected. My soul's guiding where I'm being, where I need to
Mhm.
be, and just going, really going in with your soul
Okay.
and communicating with your soul. I think that you'll find, and I think actually, to be honest with you, what I feel immediately is that you'll actually shift that quite quickly. I do believe, and again, if over a period of time and after you've done your own soul searching to confirm, if you find that your tiredness is still happening, maybe then consult somebody else, maybe a healer or your doctor, or I always say don't just dismiss things, but look at everything. Do you know what I mean? But also come from the soul first. You're a very aware soul, and I do believe part of why you are questioning is because your soul is saying, okay, well, hey, we've got a lot of shifting happening. And I don't know if you've noticed or not, but just the last week or so, there has been a big pop in the air. So you may be just about to come into that pop in the air. And what I mean by that, it's beautiful. It's like fresh, new energy and awareness. Can you relate to what I'm
Okay.
sharing with you?
Oh, yes, yes. I do. Like, I listen to a lot of frequency healings, and I just relax, kind of meditate, and that gives me a
Yes,
lot of energy. It makes me feel better, and I also get answers, and I kind of, it's like I leave myself and I go traveling around. It's really wonderful. I love it.
it
So
is.
I
I love
was
it.
away in Southern California for a while, and I did not get to do that because I normally do that 2 3 times a week. Um,
Yeah,
and so I'm back
and
now, and so yeah, that's what I
yeah,
want to
and
do.
I have to be honest. It is really important to be disciplined with your spiritual journey. I've been very blessed over my many years of awareness, and I just keep tapping into more awareness. And we're so blessed to have an opportunity in this lifetime right now to be better than we've ever been, and to have more
Yeah,
clarity on so many different levels, and to
yeah,
be able to help people. So we're really in a
yes,
beautiful time. Though we've had to go through some troubling times and things like that, we're actually more connected now than we've ever been, and the universe is so much more expansive. And I think once we all get into that knowing, it's almost and remind. Well, it's remembering actually. It's not even knowing. It's a
yes.
remembering because we have to remember
Remembering.
we're here for.
Yes, and
Yes, and
I'm glad you
yeah.
said that because I remember it's like things that happened when I was young, and then just working up through the years. Because I'm 65 now, it's kind of like, oh my gosh, now I'm seeing it in a whole different, like almost
Yes, you got
crystalline
it.
angle. It's so amazing.
I know, isn't it wonderful? And that's what I'm finding. I've had some beautiful moments, and I will share with you. I was sitting there prior to the show, and I got very strong message. If you can bear with me for a moment, dear, I'll just share it. Of course, I'm not organised, not for what I was
Hmm.
share. But, we don't lack. We lack the understanding of knowing the ever present abundance we have around us. That came to me just before I come onto air. And I thought that is so true. We don't lack. If we really stop and look at everything, not just our worries and our work, it's not even about all of that. It's about the ground we stand on, the air that we're breathing, the beautiful sights that we're able to see with our eyes, when we look at everything, Mother Nature, the animal kingdom, absolutely everything, we realize the abundance we actually have. And, I love connecting with you today. It's been so beautiful because you're so connected and but remember to be disciplined because it's so easy to fall into, oh, I've got to go and
Okay.
do this and I've got to do that. But we do
Yes,
have to
yes.
have
All the
self-discipline. Hang
3D
on.
stuff keeps coming up. Yes, I
Yeah.
understand. Okay, so
Wonderful.
stay more disciplined in my spiritual. Um,
Yes.
I call it my spiritual quantum walk. Is what
Yeah,
you're
I love it. I
saying
love that.
to move forward.
Yes, 100%. And like I say, just do the
Okay.
soul talk, connect with the soul, ask if there's anything. But I feel honestly, and I'd love to hear back from you, but I feel that you will find once you've done all this, you will actually be back to your normal, happy, energetic self, darling.
Okay, that's wonderful because it's so
Oh,
odd to be feeling like this. So anyway, okay. Well, thank you so much. I really, really
oh,
appreciate
you're
it.
welcome. I know you're doing blessings
Okay.
to you and just my sweetheart. Thank you, Chris. Wow, that's
All
so
righty.
lovely
Thank
when
you
you
so
have.
much.
Thank you, darling. Have a great day. So lovely when you have
Okay.
callers. Oh, sorry, darling, you're still there. I'm not being rude. I didn't mean to be rude then. Sorry. So that was Chris from Oregon, and you know it's so beautiful because when people call in with such beautiful questions and wanting just that little bit of clarity, it's so nice to share something like that because what often we think we're doing our journey alone, and in truth, we're not. We're actually all connected. And so, what I might be feeling, or you might be feeling, or your neighbor might be feeling, we're all connected. So, we're all feeling it on some level, some of us more so than others, which is really interesting. Okay, I think we've got our next caller, Cheryl from Field. I hope I've said that right. Hi, Cheryl. How are you today?
I'm good. How are you?
I'm fantastic, sweetheart. Always fantastic when I'm connecting with you all. I love that. How can I?
I'm
How can I
just
help?
watching. Um,
I'm a bit of a
would you
live
be able
wire,
to
aren't I?
connect to? Would you be able to connect to my mom?
Or your mother? Can I have your mother's name, please?
My mother's name is Lorene.
Lorraine. Okay. And it's
Yeah.
really interesting because as I'm talking to you, I'm just allowing the energy to come through. And she's so beautiful, darling. Absolutely. And I think she was very beautiful to look at. Am I correct? Was your mum quite attractive to me? Mm.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's interesting because I also it was an instant. As soon as you said her name, it was an instant connection, and I love this because she has so many other people with her. She shows me she has a lot of family there. Is that correct, sweetheart? Someone's
Yeah.
birthday
She
is
has a
coming.
lot of family. Yeah.
Yeah, on the other side.
Mhm.
They're all there. They're all there. They're all, I've got all these smiles, and I wish it could be in my head right now. I know that sounds strange to say, but I really do wish it could be. Whose birthday is it? Whose birthday is it around right now, or just I'd say even give or take the last few weeks?
Her granddaughter.
Oh,
She turned
how
6.
beautiful!
Yeah.
Oh, and
Yeah.
she's so connected. Your granddaughter's so connected to your mum.
I bet
I
she
feel like
is. Yes.
I feel they have little chats in dream time. I have to be honest. I feel like they're chatting in dream time. Oh, that's so beautiful. And your mum's just got the biggest smile. I wish I could be. I wish you honestly wish you could see it. She just loves you all so much. I feel your mother's energy so present. And I know she's on the other side, but I just feel her energy. I do have to say, I feel she's more present with you all than what you realize. I feel there's maybe one or two family, and you may be one of those family members, I actually feel, that actually do feel and know that she's there. But there's another family member that also feels that. I know your granddaughter, she's definitely connected in that sense because
Mhm.
I just, it's almost like, and I might sound strange saying this to you, but I feel like there are very intuitive family members in your family, and your mum shows me that she's regular. I can't say the word. She's regular in connecting with them, and that I feel that's you as well. Is that correct, honey?
Mhm.
Mm-hmm. Okay. What's the
Yeah.
color? She shows me the color light blue. was that her favourite colour, or did she like the sky? I don't know why, but I always liken the colour light blue to the sky. Does she like? What's that mean to you?
Light blue. Yeah.
Yeah,
She loves
and
blues. Yeah.
okay, okay. And I keep, and I'm looking at it's, I'm looking at the sky, so I wonder whether or not, on some level, she's telling you to look up to the sky or to look up, and also something to do with the stars. So, what's that all about, honey? Can you explain?
About a star. Is that
The
what you
sky.
said?
Yeah, the sky. I see sky blue, and I also see stars. So, where's that come into the family? Where's that come into? I almost there's some significance to it. And she's saying, "Well, understand." She understands. That's what your mum's saying to you. You understand. So I feel like on some level, have you been looking at the sky more? Have you been? I don't know. What's? Can you help me out there?
I really don't know about the sky or stars.
Okay, I know it sounds a little bit airy fairy, but I almost want to say to you, maybe be a little bit more aware of what's above you, as in the sky, if not of a day, of a night. So again, it's almost like there's something special about that. So I'm going to mention that to you because Mum's mentioning that to me very strongly. So please just be aware of that. There may be a little sign, a little message, or a little something
Yeah.
that comes through. Yeah, it's really special,
Mm-hmm.
sweetheart. Really special. But everyone's fine. She says everyone's good. I feel her mum and dad are on the other side. Is that correct as well, sweetie?
But she's better.
Sorry, I said, oh, no, yeah, she's fine. Mum's fine, but I think her parents are on the other side with her. Is that correct?
Yes. Yeah. Both her parents and her brothers,
Yeah. Hmm.
a sister. Yeah.
Yeah, if I could take a photo, I'd have the whole family right now to share with you. Do you know what I
Mm-hmm.
mean? In a photo. Because that's exactly what your mum showed me. Everyone's here, everyone's together. Everyone. So don't ever worry about everyone not being together, she says. We're all together. We just watch over you all. You're doing a beautiful job, she's saying. You're doing a beautiful job. She worries about you being too busy. Have you been a little bit too busy lately?
I've been over the top busy. I have so many things going on in my life. It's just absolutely crazy. Yes.
Yeah. And she's trying to tell you on some level, slow down a little bit. Slow down. She just wants you to
Yeah.
slow down. It's like your mind's just racing. That's how she's showing it
Yeah,
to
it
me.
is.
Your mind's just racing. Yeah. And she does worry about
Yeah.
it too because you've always been like this. This is nothing new, she says. You've always been like this. But, you're not getting younger, she says. You're getting older. So she's worried about she's worried about that
That's
side of it.
right. Yeah, that
But
sounds
I
like
can
my
tell you
mom.
she's not missing anything, honey. She's very much present of what's going on in all your lives, and she loves you all so much. Your mother's got such a beautiful heart, I must say. She was always very
Oh, I know.
caring, always,
Mm-hmm.
and not just for family. Family was always priority, but she also shows me that she cared for the community. So I feel like she was very involved in the community when she was here and healthy and so forth. Is that correct, sweetie?
Yeah. Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. She was
And
involved in a lot of different things. Yeah.
yeah, she just loved being busy, but that's where you get it from your mum. So she knows why you like to
Yeah.
be busy because she was exactly the same. But she's so very proud of you, and she's so very proud. I feel so. There's yourself and a brother. Is that correct?
Yes.
So
Yes.
there's
I
only
have
the
a
two of
brother.
you, or there's
Yeah.
yeah.
Just
So
the
only
two of
the
us.
two.
Yeah.
Yeah, I thought so. She wants you to send her love through to your brother. I know he's not like you. He's not as aware, but she wants to send her love. Let him know I'm okay, Dan.
Okay.
So that's.
And any message for my dad?
Oh, your dad, he's tall. I just see this tall man. Was your dad quite a tall man, sweetie?
About his average.
About 5'8"?
Yeah, 5'8", 5'9", somewhere in there. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. No, he wanted me to be specific about it. He said, no, tell her 5'8". Then she'll understand. That's what he's saying. To me, it's funny how it's like a three-way conversation. That's the only way I can describe it. I'm connecting. It's like they talk, I talk, you talk. And sometimes they talk and then they'll talk through me, your loved ones. It's really bizarre. No, Dad's doing fine. I just feel your dad's always been the observer. So he's kind of like he watches. He's not the big speaker when it comes to being, let's say, on air, on air with other people.
Yeah.
I feel like it was a very private person like that. It's like, what we talk about in our family stays in the family. So, yes, he acknowledges you, and you'll always be his princess, darling. You'll always be his princess. He loves you all, but he liked to let your mum be the one to do all the talking today. It was almost like it's like a respect thing for mum, and I think he was always like that. Is that correct? Hello?
So who's talking there?
That was your dad. He was saying that he liked to let your mum always be the one to take centre stage to talk.
Okay.
But I actually feel like your father had a very very jovial personality, very happy personality, and I just feel that he's still very jovial, like even on the other side. I just feel like he's not used to doing what we're doing in the format that we're doing it, like on air and yeah, I don't feel like he was one for public speaking per se in this way.
Okay.
But he's definitely sending his love through. So I hope that's been of assistance. I thank you so very much for allowing me to bring through your messages from loved ones, and thank you for tuning in. By the way, I think I'm getting close to the end of my show, so I'll thank you very much for calling in, and look forward to talking to you in the future.
Well,
honey.
thank you. I appreciate it. Thank you. Yeah.
I know, sweetheart. Bye for now. Okay, everyone. Well, wow, what a beautiful show I've had. I just love you all, I must say. I love the energy. I love connecting with your loved ones. And I thank your loved ones as well. It takes a lot of energy for your loved ones on the other side to come through with me. So I thank them for putting all their effort into using their energy to allow me to be the channel today. I just love you all. I just wish I could give you I'm going to just give everyone a big air hug. I don't know if you can see me or not, but I'm giving everyone a big air hug. And I really look forward to tuning in next week. I may do a little bit more of a show as in talk. Who knows? I'm so spontaneous. I just go with the flow. I let my spirit guide me in every moment. So I just hope you've had a wonderful moment today, tonight, wherever you are in the world. I hope you've really had a beautiful show with me. I thank you for your time and energy. But, remember, it's so important just to focus on you. Keep your soul happy. If your soul's happy, your world is happy. And I think that's the important thing. Look after you, look after those you love, and look after your community. We're all in this together. We're all connected. And the more love and the more light and the more, blessings and the more positives we put out into the universe, I think the more we get some beautiful positive results. You're all amazing. I will always refer to you as souls because I love your souls, and I love meeting your personalities when we talk, but your soul is the most important thing. I'm sure no matter what you do this week, it will be blessed with abundance, and I'm sure, please look me up on Facebook. It's Rayleen Kable. Also my website, www.rayleenkable.com.au. I could do a little ad with that. I'm only kidding. That's just my sense of humour. I hope you all have the most divine, loving week. And whatever you do, be kind. Be kind to yourself foremost. If you're kind to you, the rest of the world you want to be kind to. So it just happens like that. And stay safe, healthy. And I always like to use that namaste. Just for those of you who may not understand, namaste is just honouring your path. So what I'm doing in saying namaste is saying have a beautiful time in and on your journey. I'm saying it in my way now, but also honouring and blessing your journey. I look forward truly to our future shows. I bless you, bless your family, and I bless A1R Psychic Radio and Moonstruck TV and all their crew because you are also amazing. And I just love you all. And, be happy. Happy means healthy. Healthy means getting out there and doing things. So live your life. Be happy, be free, and just listen to the song. And stay connected, everyone. Stay connected to be true to who you are, be true to what your soul wants, and know that we are beautiful beings in a beautiful world that we create. And let's create a beautiful place for everyone to feel love, nurturing, and understanding and respect. That's the big key. I think we're going to wrap it up real soon. And I'm going to say namaste, everyone. Till next week. Thank you.